Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad. There's no
Hey, everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome to another episode here on Escape the Mind Productions. Hope you're having a fantastic holiday. Man, happy holidays, everybody. 4th of July kind of snuck up on me as far as everything's concerned there. I know, we were celebrating Canada Day on the last stream, and so today is the official holiday for us here in the States. So if you're out there, hope you're having a fantastic day, maybe some barbecue, something good to eat. But yeah, I thought I've been wanting to play this game on stream for a while, and I've been checking it out kind of in the background here. It's been in early access for a couple years, I think. So sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. But it's had a lot of updates since the last time that I played it, which was kind of before I really figured out how to live stream properly and things of that nature. Not that now it's any better, but it's a little bit better, at least as far as picture quality goes and things of that nature. So I figured we would check it out. It's a cool game. As far as if you've ever wanted a game that you can put a lot of time into, that you can kind of RP in, you can role play it in a ton of different styles as far as what kind of character you want to make, and as far as just how you build your character, ways in which you dress your character, how you decide to what factions to back or not back, pretty much anything that you want to do with it is pretty cool. So if you're into games like Medieval Dynasty and games like that, to where you're building your legacy through the fictional universe that they've created, then this is kind of the game for you. I'm a sucker for medieval style type games. So if that's something that you enjoy, then I would say this is something that will be right up your alley. If you don't like somewhat turn-based style kind of stuff, then probably not your jam. It's not going to be, there are going to be huge battles that we'll get to take place in, and we'll get to go through and kind of plan out how we want to do everything, which I think will be a lot of fun. But we're not going to be playing this game likely to the end, because that would be hundreds and hundreds of hours. And I don't think that people would watch that. But we'll check it out. It's an early access game. So if it's a 1 or 2 and done, then I really don't care about that. And then we can play it again once it actually drops. I don't have a... I don't really want to play the campaign right now because I don't think it's fully fleshed out from what I've played. There's basically like one overall mission that doesn't really give you a whole lot. But the sandbox mode is a ton of fun. So that's what we're going to check out tonight. And I think that in time, the campaign mode will likely match that and will be a lot of fun as well. So let me get the intro music off. And let me get the sound on for the game. And we'll get started. And as always, as we go, guys, if the things need to get turned up or down or what have you, please let me know in the chat, and I will adjust things accordingly. I did turn the music down quite a bit because it's like the same couple songs over and over and over again. And although they're good, for some, it may not be the greatest experience. So I'm going to click on Sandbox here, and then you guys are going to get a little cutscene, and then we're going to build our character out.
For 500 years, the Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its armies scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south, all was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich. But empires, like men, grow old. Leaders lose a common cause. Corruption spreads. Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all. A time of hatred. A time of suffering. But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance. As new leaders arise, from new places and new peoples, to turn back the tides of destruction and bring forth a new world from the ashes of the old.
Oh, yeah. I think it does a good job of setting the tone for the game, which is why I wanted to make sure you guys got to see that. So this is pretty cool. So when you want to build your character, you have a couple different options here of the different factions that are in the game. Each one of these are kind of loosely based off of different cultures. So as you click through these, you can kind of see, like, get an idea as to what they're good at and what they're not. So I think for this particular playthrough, what we're going to lean towards is the Empire, because I like their bonuses. So the Calradian Empire is in decline. Even before the suspicious death of the Emperor, the once united realm was torn by political rivalries. Today, those factions are in open war, yet Calradians endure. Their methodical study of defense strategy, in which garrison cities slow down by invading forces until mobile field armies can come to their rescue, helps hold their neighbors at bay. So you get 20% less garrison troop wage, which is great. That means your army costs less to keep. And then being in an army, so not one, I'm pretty positive that's one you didn't start, is plus 25% more influence. So once you join a faction, if you join their army to go make a fight or join them in war, then that allows for you to then get a little bit more influence. I'm pretty sure this means your like villages that feed your cities grow a little bit less. But we're not going to be playing the game fully through, so that's not really going to be a penalty that I'm not too worried about. Just so you guys can see them, I'll click on the different ones. I'm not going to read them all through. But if you guys want to pause the video, you can pause it, and then you can read it for yourselves. These guys, the Khuzaits, are like one of my favorite ones to play as because they have like the Genghis Khan sort of style with the horse archers and everything. Oh, it's so much fun. I would say the weakest faction is the Battanians, only because they are completely surrounded on all sides. And I think they have like less overall buildings than everybody else, but we'll get into that in a little bit. So we're going to select Empire. We'll put some clothes on our guy there. That way people don't get upset. So it's cool. So these are the different things you can select from. You can kind of pick your style of person that you want to pick. This has changed over time. Obviously, the game's in early access, so you didn't nearly have this many options before. I think they only had a couple voices in the game. Now they have... Oops, sorry. 4 different ones, I think.
Fire at will! Advance! Line formation!
That didn't sound terribly different.
Infantry! Circle facing outward!
Interesting. Well, you can change the pitch.
Close with them!
That's a little bit better. So I'm not terribly tall, but I'm okay tall. A little bit more robust there. And we'll do like a mild build. There we go. So we got a little bit of a belly. I'm down with that. I'm not going to go super crazy with the face stuff, but I'll show you guys kind of what it has to offer. So you can really kind of change up your face style as you like. Make yourself as big or as small as you please. Kind of changing up different things. What's fun sometimes is just kind of like going in and hitting the face randomizer and then seeing if you get something that you kind of like and then just kind of playing with it from there, because it can be a little daunting to like go through here and pick out each and everything. And I know some people are like totally all about that, but it can be a little much sometimes when it goes through and you're trying to like pick out. It's like, okay, I just want to tend them to like not look weird. Okay. So as we play this out, I'll kind of decide if we want to be like evil or good or whatnot, because you have some different options as to how you can kind of go about your play style. And one of them is that you can be nice and giving. And one is that you can be a jerk and you can execute people if you want. So you have a lot of different options as far as, look at the back of this. Like, that doesn't seem like it would be helpful. You'd have to really trust your barber all the time. That's just what I'm saying. And this haircut, it's like ooh, wow. It's not as bad as, which one? This one's pretty bad. That one's pretty bad. That's like they hope you kept the bowl after. But some of them are not bad as far as like fitting of what their overall feels going for. you know? But it would be kind of cool if they had a way that they could give you a few more overall styles. Trying to remember what I went with before. I think we're going to probably do... I mean, I have a... Yeah, there you go. It's a little bit more like... I do not have long hair, but I'm thinking like Middle Ages. Hey, Spankchin, what's up, bud? How are you, man? Love to see the name change. How are you? Hope you're doing well. How have you been? Hope you're having a... I'm not sure if you're in the U.S. or not, but I'll say happy holidays regardless. All right. So not bad. Not overly, like, unique for this, but you get the gist. So now you can kind of choose how you were raised. So were you born into these different aspects, and you can read them down along the bottom here. And then that gives you bonuses for the different aspects of your character. Now, going through each one of these would take a very long time, but you guys can kind of get the gist of what they are as you kind of go through them. Like one-handed, two-handed, if you do an axe or if you do a crossbow, if you're good at smithing, if you're overall athletic, if you can ride a horse. And then they even have, like, how cunning are you, or how good are you at tactics, at scouting, at your social norms as far as, like, trade and leadership and things of that nature, and your engineering skills, your medicine, and your stewardship. So that's very, very quick overview. So what I like to do when I play this is have a couple different options. Now, you're going to be trading all the time, and you're going to be trying to make money all the time. So how charming you are can affect that. And how charming you are also kind of affects your relationship with your spouse. You can play the game as a guy or a girl, so whoever your partner is and whoever you choose to love. But it does affect, like, different things throughout the game, and we'll get into that later. So I'm going to choose that for now because I want social boosts. So now I have to pick my early childhood. What did I do when I was young? So was I known for my leadership skills, my brawn, my attention to detail, aptitude, my way with people, or my skill with horses? So as you click through these, you can kind of see where the bonuses go to on the left-hand side there. Now, I think we'll probably do these two because this is going to give me tactics and it'll give me leadership. So you can see down here, like, these are the things that you have added to it, and then they kind of give you a little bit to play into the story as well, which is awesome. And then growing up, you spent most of your time, what were you doing? So we'll just click through, and then you can kind of take a look at the bonuses. So this will give me a bonus in crossbow and in tactics. This one in roguery or one-handed, rather. So this will give me smith and, like, my overall athletic ability. This will boost my social abilities some more in trading and charm. This will give me engineering and leadership. And the last one will give me steward, which is important because that's like how big of an army can you roll around the map with, which is definitely a big thing. Oh, and it gives you a boost to riding. I didn't see that. So a bit of a spoiler. The way we're going to make a lot of money is through smithing because I haven't seen another way in this game that you can get more money faster. So that's the way we're going to roll with for right now. So I can give myself a boost to that, which is good. Or I can give myself a boost to the overall amount of people that I can roll around with. Where did that go? There it is. So the riding thing you're going to get anyway, because you're basically always going to be riding a horse. So that'll just kind of boost up over time. But the stewardship is something to where you have to, that's just how many people you're rolling around with at a given time. All right, so I don't want to get too bogged down, so I'm just going to go through these a little bit quicker so I can pick what I want to do. I think I normally do this one. Okay. And then, so then we're going to do treated people well, because that's going to give us a boost to our charm and our stewardship, so then we'll have 2. And we're going to start off at the age of 20. So this is kind of how you start when you start off, and then you age into what you picked your character to look like. You get to pick your standard. You have a lot of different options here of different things that you can choose from. I'm going to choose a sword because we're going to make all of our living off of being a blacksmith. And we're just going to go black and white because that stuff we can all change later. So my fictitious last name for this will be Payne. Thought that'd be funny. And my first name is Brandon. So these are the different difficulties that you can kind of go through and change up to make the game as hard or as easy as you want. So we're going to put the AI difficulty on veteran. I'm going to leave the map bonus speed for right now, just because it's going to we're only going to do this for 1 or 2 streams. If I was doing a full playthrough, I'd probably make this a little bit harder. So we'll do 1 extra on the recruitment difficulty, again, just because I don't want you guys to go through how painful it can be to get those things. We'll put this on 50 and this. So you basically have like reduced a lot, reduced a little, or like super realistic. And the super realistic, although is fun, it is very punishing. So just for stream purposes and for us to have a chance in hell, because the combat is, although not the greatest, it's a lot of fun. Like, it's like, obviously it's not going to be, I would say compare it more to like an Elden Ring style combat without the rolling. All right. So we're going to get started. So this is what you start with. You have $1,000 or dinars. You have something to eat. And your health bar is down here. So this is the map as I kind of scroll out here. You can move the map around and kind of check everything out. But you can see the different colors mark down the different kingdoms or societies of things that you can kind of go through. And you'll kind of get to see what those different things are as we go. So what I need to do in the beginning is we're trying to just get a party of people together for protection purposes, and so we can start to make some money. And we're essentially going to be like a traveling mob, trying to see what we can get as far as our troops and things of that nature. So this is the town panel over here. So we're going to check out. So they have nobody to recruit, which this will happen from time to time for sure, especially in the beginning of the game. And you can see you can buy things in here. You can sell what you have, all that fun stuff. The numbers that you can see as far as like this number down here, that's how fast you can go on the map. And then this is how far you can see. And this is how much your actual wage for your party is. So you can see that kind of changes as you go as well. So in the beginning, although you're faster than everybody, you can run into a lot of problems very quickly. Yay, one person. So you basically can roll around the map, and you're trying to stay away from the red ones because they're trying to attack you, which I'm going to get hit. So this may happen. So hey, we want to take all your stuff. So you can say, hey, maybe we can work something out. Good. I much prefer a straight-up deal to rummaging through you after we have taken you out. So how much to let me go? 151 bucks. I've had restarts in this game, so it's probably actually a good time to save. Because depending on what we get when we are rolling around, like if we keep running into different crews, there we go, that's better. 6 people. Okay, we need to feed those people, so we're going to need to buy some food. You can see the value of what you're buying over here and then how much of it they have in this column. So we're just going to get a few pieces of grain. Or bags, or I don't know what you want to call them. Let's see. Yeah, all right. There was a lot of... Oh, damn it. All right. 142 bucks down the drain again. Please give me some people to fight with. Fuck. All right. Let's try to move down. I'm going to try to do some shorter clicks. In the beginning, it's really hard when you're moving around the map. Because depending on what your roles are for the RNG, for where they actually have, if they have people that you can recruit or not, it can be a pain. All right, we got 9 people now. So we can start to try to pick some fights. So we're trying to run into a red stack that is smaller than the 9. Woo! One more. Smaller than 10. And try to catch that stack before it can get to another one. Okay, perfect. So we can let them do the fighting for us. So basically they're going to try to say, hey, back off unless you want trouble. So we'll attack. And you guys can see what a fight's like, and I don't have to actually fight. So here we load in. The other guy has far and away enough people to kill everybody, so we're just going to let him do his business. Oh, hit my own person there. I am not the best with a bow. And plus you start off with basically being poor at everything. Alright. So when you get into fights, you can choose to fight them out, or you can actually go in and control, like be a commander on the battlefield, which is obviously one of the most fun parts of this game. I tend to do those parts with a controller because it's easier for me to lay out the commands with the controller, but you can play this game with a mouse and keyboard, no problem. Alright, I'm trying to stay away from the 17 over here. I probably could have taken the 11. Let's see if we can get anybody else here. Ooh. So, having the youth here is okay, but they're... Obviously, you're dealing with a horse and a person in terms of, like, trying to feed and upkeep them, so they're a lot more expensive. So I'm probably going to leave that alone right now. And you can check out your party in here, and you can see kind of what type of troops that you have in a given moment. And then you can see how much it costs to like keep them employed. Alright, we're going to pick up another person. Sorry if you guys can hear the fireworks. They're crazy loud if I'm hearing them where I'm at. So what sucks is we're going to have to probably pay them because it's 14 horse. So that's not something that I want to deal with. We are almost out of money. Alright, so we're going to come up here. Let's see if we can sell anything that we've picked up from the... Nothing. Okay. So we're going to sell our sword and our shield. That'll get me some more money. Oop, there was a group of 10 up here. See, that's what sucks is you're going to get other stacks chasing the stacks that you want. And then you have to split the rewards with them. So it's just a waste of time a lot in the very beginning of the game to have to keep chasing them around and like try to find your own stacks. Alright, so not rocket science in the beginning. Attack! I outnumber you. I'm sending my guys to kill you. Alright. So we got through the fight. We didn't lose anybody, and we can upgrade 4 guys. So what I like to do in the beginning is you do need bows, because that's going to stop people from getting all the way to your men and actually hurting them. And then we need guys with shields. So we're going to make sure that we upgrade them, and we have some guys with shields. You can take on prisoners to drop off and ransom, but they slow you down. So I'm not going to do that right now, but I will take your stuff. So in the beginning, it's just a lot of being like a guppy, or what's that game? Like Maneater, where you're just trying to you're trying to go around and fight things that are smaller than you just constantly. I don't mess with bandits too much in the beginning because they can have horses. And forest bandits, think of them as like roaming parties of archers. So unless you have a bunch of guys with shields, they just kill you from a distance. And it's really not a fun experience. Here we go. All right, so we have a row of our melee guys in the front, if you will, and our 2 archers in the back. I'm going to move them up into a single line. Not going to make much of a difference with just 2 archers. But then once the archers start to fire on that group of people, then I will charge the group.
Footman, hear me! Footman!
All right, so they're about to fire, so we're going to charge our melee group. I don't have a melee weapon right now, so... Oh, we got him! Yeah.
Remember this.
I don't think anybody's going to remember this fight, but that's nice of you. Alright, so let's... I want to make sure we get... We already have 2 archers, so let's make sure we get 2 more, and then we'll upgrade 2 more guys with shields. And then you can kind of see what they look like as you upgrade them, because their models will change, which is really cool. So they started off looking like this, and then the next time you upgrade them, they upgrade into this. And then kind of as you choose how to upgrade them as you go is how you can kind of do all this. D-Doug, this is on PC. But I hope you're having a fantastic evening. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I do very much appreciate that. I hope you're having a great day. The controls, for whatever reason, on the PC are on an Xbox controller. I'm actually using a PlayStation controller and a mouse and keyboard as I play this game, because depending on what I'm doing, I prefer one input over the other. So, not always something that I'm sure everybody would want to do, but I would say you can play the game just fine with mouse and keyboard. They kind of utilize giving out the commands when you're in battle using the F1 keys. So you have like F1, F3 to do different things. So some people like that, some people don't. I find it's a little faster to do it with a controller because I can just hit L1 and then I can do different combinations of, like, you know, square or X or what have you to have them do what I want them to do. Oh, damn it. It's not what I wanted. We can probably still win this fight. Let's try it. I don't have a melee weapon, though. Hey, Gertrude, what's up, bud? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. This is probably not going to go well. Let's line everybody up. Put my men into a shield wall. Not all of them have shields, so it's not going to make that much difference, but it'll make them put their shields up to fight behind. Oh, got one, got one. Charge, charge. Got one. Got another one. Oh, we're getting messed up. This is not good. Oh, they're retreating. They're retreating. Yes. We did it, boys. We did it. All right, so we lost a lot of guys. We lost 5 guys. 12 guys got injured. But we won, and that's what counts. So, all right. We have a lot of upgrades that we can do. Gertrude, you had the first Mount and Blade game. I've seen a lot of photos of it, but I never played the first one. What honestly excites me the most about this game for when they actually get it finished is the mods. Like, the mods that this game's going to have and they've already been working on are absolutely insane. Like, there's a Game of Thrones mod, there's a Roman times mod, there's a Lord of the Rings mod. There's so much stuff that the modding community has already started to do for this game. Like, I honestly cannot wait till this game gets released, and then I can just get a chance to play the mods. And it's not very often that I've put hundreds of hours into an early access game, but with this game I definitely have. I think I have close to 300 hours on this game right now. So we sold all of the clothes that we picked up off of the people that we fought and all of their weapons. And that in the very early part of the game is how you make money. All right, so we have 13 and 9. We got this.
Onwards! Infantry, raise your shields!
Not the best. Let's back them up a little bit. Let's make sure we back everybody up a little bit.
Warriors! Warriors!
Got one. Charge. Oh, hit my own guy. Damn. Sorry, I was cleaning it and it went off. All right. So we have a few more upgrades that we can do here. So I don't want to upgrade my guys right now past level 2 because it's only going to make them cost me more money. And with me being so broke at the moment, there's no point. Is this one-handed? It is. I will take that. So now we have a melee weapon again. You added this to your wish list when it first got announced, but yeah, bills and responsibilities. Yeah, man, I absolutely understand. But just know, like, when you get to it, whenever you get to it, because it's probably not, I mean, it's been in early access, I think, for over 2 years or more. This game, I think, has had over 100 updates in early access. But the ones that they did recently really helped out a lot with the AI, and I think help out a lot with the game overall. I will say the only thing that I think still needs a lot of work with this game is the horse AI. The AI with the horses is still not super great, but a lot of the other stuff is really enjoyable. Charge! Oh, we're going down. Back up, back up. All right, cool. The last guy ran away.
The day is ours! Victory! We won!
All right, so let's see who we can upgrade. So if we upgrade our archers, it'll make them more accurate. So that'll probably be where I go with that next. But I'm not going to do that right this second. All right, so we're going to take their stuff. Now I can have a sword. Yeah, I bet it does, man. The graphic overhaul, I'm sure, is huge comparatively from the first one. There's a ton of stuff that they can still do with this game as far as like quality of life things go, which I'm hoping will come in the future. But also could probably happen through mods. So these guys you can grab and you can see when they upgrade, they need a horse. So we're not going to mess with that right now. Neither one of those are going to be helpful to me. So just going to keep roaming around and just kind of building up the army a bit. And trying to hit stacks that I think I can take. But you have to watch because they will immediately... Like, as you move, the rest of the map moves. So if you go slower, then you have more chances to get out of a bad situation. Especially in the beginning. But you can see as soon as I stop moving, the map stops moving. So it's kind of turn-based. Alright, so we're going to find ourselves a 13 stack and see how that goes.
Onwards!
Ooh, it's a pretty map.
Forward!
Can we get up this hill?
Move out!
Get up the hill, get up the hill. Hey, Yogurt, what's up, bud? Hope you're having a good holiday. Thanks so much for stopping by. We're checking out an early access game.
Put me on my wall!
I'm going to hide behind this guy for a second. Oh, he got into a world of hurt there. All right, so we're going to upgrade our guys. Get another archer. So, Gertrude, when you played the first Mountain Blade game, did you feel that it had like a pretty flushed out campaign and everything? Because this one is, I kind of find that the sandbox mode and the campaign really don't have a ton of difference with each other right now. There is a little bit of an overall story to the campaign that's not in the sandbox mode, but it doesn't seem like it's like real super flushed out at the moment. So I'd be curious if the first game had like a really good campaign to it or not.
Forward!
I feel like what this game has to offer, even without like a really huge campaign, is still really good, really great and a ton of fun. Obviously, I've put a ton of hours into it, but it could do even more, which is always something that is like, how do you balance those things?
Now! Give him hell!
Ah, we got them. They broke.
Look at him run!
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of like what, like this game, you could literally you could do the campaign and entirely ignore the story. Like, it's not required in any way, shape, or form to get through the game. I'm going to grab a couple more archers. Some more loot. This has 55 cut, 95 swing. This has 91. Let's swap this out. Oh, we got a hood. There we go. Boom. And what's cool is if you zoom in, your character on the map is exactly how your character is in here. Which is a really awesome detail. So yeah, we're just going to keep rolling around because we don't have to worry about not having loyalty to anybody right now. We just have to, because we haven't picked any sides. So we're just rolling around and making money right now. Take no prisoners. Absolutely.
Move! Shields! Warrior! Wall! Now!
Sorry for the dark map.
Attack!
Can't always handle time of day. Yeah, we got through. All right, let's take a look at our upgrades. We got 95 gold. All right, I don't need these upgrades, so we're just going to leave that be for now. We're going to take all their stuff. It is cool, though, that you mentioned prisoners, because, like, you can take prisoners at the end of the fights, like I had mentioned, and, like, take them back and sell them off and make more money that way. But they slow you down, so they make it harder to catch stacks, get away from stacks. So, in the beginning, I don't like to do that. Once you're rolling around with, like, a fat stack of army, then take all the prisoners you want. Hey, Carlos, what's up, man? Hope you're having a fantastic night. Thanks for stopping by.
Shields forward!
All right, it's only 5 guys. We're just going to rush them. Oh, right over their heads. Got one!
Victory is ours! For the Raven!
All right, so we make sure we take their stuff. Yep, yeah, exactly. And as you roll around, there will be people who will specifically ask you to essentially go find them people and sell them to them. And you can choose whether or not you want to be a nice person and do that, or if that's against what you want to do. I don't tend to mess with that too much. Oh, crap. That's a lot of people. I don't think I can afford to fill my stack up. Let's see. Ooh. All right, we got a little bit more money than I thought. Let's take the rest of the troops here that we can take. All right, so now we got a full stack of 25. So now if people die, not the biggest deal in the world. Okay, this is a 6 stack of infantry. I'm going to try to take them. So these are mountain bandits. You'll see they're slightly more decked out than just regular looters. Can you cook them and eat them? No. Make sure that tell the developers to get on that. This is something they added recently to the game. This used to be something you could only get through a mod, and then they added it to the game. So basically, before the fight starts, you can choose like your initial starting point, and then you can hit ready.
Shields Shields up!
See, they're already throwing javelins at us.
Give 'em hell!
Hey. I will take these guys because eventually you can recruit them into your own army. So we'll get 2 more archers and 2 more men with shields because we're men. We're men with shields. Ooh, these are a little bit better than what I have on, so we'll probably swap those, which is awesome. Let's see. I don't think they have any better on the shoe front than what we already have. Can you go Buffalo Bill and make clothing out of their skin? You can take the clothing off of their bodies if you want after the fact. Yogurt. All right, we got a full army. We can't recruit any more people, so let's go after this 14 stack. Shit. We're going to say never mind. Nah, I'm good. You do you, boo. But I'm going to follow them around and see where they go. There we go. Much better. One guy in our group that looks like Charles Bronson.
Warriors! Forward! Wall, now!
So what's awesome is I can put them into shield wall right here, and I don't have to do it afterwards, which is great.
Infantry!
So as you can see, we have a few more archers now, so we'll actually be able to drop a few people before they get to our infantrymen. As you can see, our army is getting a little more formidable. Oh, yeah, dude. You're literally making your money off of fighting civilians the whole first part of the game. They're looters. This is... I was about to make a bad joke. It's like a Republican's wet dream. All right, so we're all good there. Let's get another guy with a shield. I'm not going to bother with the 4 stack. 7 would have been worth it, but let's see. We'll probably get something else. We'll just simulate this. Okay, we lost 1 guy. Not bad. All right, so we get 1 more guy with a shield. We'll leave these guys where they're at so we don't have to pay them more money. And we can bring on one of our prisoners into our group. So now he'll fight for us. Fantastic. It does cost you morale, but as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, from recent events, you're already up 5. Personal is 1+1, and then food variety, because I have different things that they can eat, I got bonuses from that too. If you want to get your stewardship to go up, have different kinds of food for your army to eat, and that helps give you a bonus towards getting your stewardship up. Alright, so we're going to sell this stuff off. So we're almost at 3 grand. So we're going to do this for a little bit longer until we get a couple more grand, which shouldn't be too long. And then we're going to start doing our smithy work, which should allow us to actually start literally printing money at one point. We're going to leave this because we have 11 food and head towards our 8 stack here. Ah! I click on the wrong thing. There we go. Alright, we're just going to go. Just 8 people. I think we're good.
Warriors, at them!
All right, and I think we're at a point where we can upgrade our archers. And the good thing is they'll be more accurate now. It's kind of roaming around and seeing what we can find. They have cavalry. I don't really want to mess with that. If they have 1 horse, that's not a big deal. We can do that. So this will be tougher. We'll likely lose at least 1 person because these guys throw javelins, so they're going to be a little tough.
Footmen, move! Shields, forward! Arrows, get moving!
It's a pretty map, though. Ah, I missed him. Damn it. Nope. My bow skill is not good enough for that. Got him. So now we're just going to have to sit here and wait for this guy to come to us. There he goes. I can't bring any more people into my party, so I'm not going to mess with taking them prisoner. Ooh. This, however, I will take. Look at that. Yeah. Now we're building up a character. All right. And... Ooh. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so what I think we're going to do is we're going to start rolling towards towns and seeing if we can start taking place in tournaments. Haha, we found one. Ask and you shall receive. Here we go. The tournament will be a melee group fight. As you approach the arena, you overhear gossip about the contestants and prizes. Apparently, there are 5 noble peasants in the city who plan to enter the tournament. Given the turnout, organizers are offering a something for the victor. We'll see what that is in a second. Oh, it's a sword. Okay. So the first fight's a big fight. So I don't normally bet on the first round, but screw it. Here we go. Wish me luck. All right, got one. Ooh. Yeah! We won the round. All right, next round is these guys down here. So we're going to watch that round. Damn, he got wrecked. All right, so let's lay down our bet. And we're going to join the fight. Gotcha, bitch. Ha 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 ha, eat sand. Oh, I'm going to go down. Come on, get him, get him. Yeah! All right, 2 rounds in. We won 2 bets. Let's watch this round. All right, last round. Let's do this. Or next to the last round. We're going to place our bet. Oh, damn! I just missed that. Damn. Thank you for the GGs. Sorry I couldn't take it for the win. Damn. That sucks. All right, we'll make our money back. That's fine. All right, we got a little bit of food. Let's boost our one-handed skill just a hair. Let's boost the smithy one. Ooh. All right, so let's see what our options are here. Party wages are 5% less, or recruitment costs are reduced by 15%. Party consumes 10% less food. No morale penalty from having a single type of food. I'm going to do this one. Wait. Party wages are 5% less. I don't care about the other part of that as much. I'm probably going to find a scout, so I'm not going to worry about me being a scout right now. And I'm going to hold on to these, and I'll up those later. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's get our one guy back that we lost. Trying to keep an eye on our food as well, just to make sure we don't run out. We'll auto-resolve this one. We'll just lost the guy we just picked up. But we'll employ our prisoner, so we're good there. Alright, so we'll leave that at that, and we'll take their stuff. Alright, we're going to fight them.
Onwards!
That's what I like, is look how different our character already looks. Like, it almost in no time at all playing the game, you already have a huge difference in how you look.
Warriors, form a wall!
Anytime now, guys. There you go.
Attack!
Got him. All right, so we're going to leave these guys where they are for right now because we can't afford to make them any better. Ooh, there we go. That's a fight. I don't want help. I don't want help. Damn it. Ooh, all right, cool. Another 14 stack. No. Okay. Whew. I don't think they doubled up. No, they didn't. We're good. Yes.
Move out! Warrior! Wall, now! Give him hell!
Oh, yes. We got shot right in the booty cheek. Arrow to the booty cheek would not be pleasant. All right, I think we're good there. Let's see if we can hit this other 14. Nah, damn it. No. I'm going to let him go because I'd rather hit him by myself if I can, but it's not going to happen. Ah, he peeled off. Loser. All right, let's take that other 14 stack.
Forward!
Move into formation.
One man!
Shield
Infantry!
wall.
Shield wall, now!
Ah, no, 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 no. Pull out my weapon. Pull out your weapon. There you go. No, he put it back away. Pull out your weapon.
Everyone, run!
I'm like, yeah, I want to punch the guy in the face. That's what I want. Come on over here. Sometimes with the controller, for whatever reason, it feels like the input's a little delayed. That could be my controller. It could be the game. I don't know. But it doesn't happen all the time. Ooh. We're getting a little bit luckier with our rolls here.
Move!
Spread out. Oh, that guy's got a mace. That's cool.
Attack! One man, charge!
All right. Any upgrades worth upgrading? Yeah, you can upgrade. All right, bear with me for just a second, guys. I need to go check on my dinner and make sure everything's good with that, and I need to run to the bathroom really quick. So I'm going to do those two things, and then I will be right back for more Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlords right after this.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss off, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots.
All right, everybody, we are back for more here on Escape the Mind Productions. Sorry for the break there, but, you know, usually about an hour to an hour and a half into the stream, my bladder comes calling, and I have to answer. But we are back, and we're going to keep on keeping on here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic holiday weekend. I know I've been enjoying it myself. I got some dinner here. Although it is not barbecue, I do enjoy some spaghetti, and that's what we got. Quite delicious, by the way. I'm going to... So basically my plan is we're going to kind of go around the map here a little bit, make a little bit more money. I'm trying to get myself to around $4 grand or so. At that point, we're going to start buying some certain things that we can, like, smelt and things of that nature. And that will allow us to be able to make a little bit more money. Then we can choose a faction, and then we can start getting into epic battles. We'll leave that alone for right now. But yeah, I totally understand this game is not going to be for everybody, but if you enjoy it, I do hope you like it. This game is on Steam. You can pick it up. And for me, it's been a lot of fun. It is still in early access, so I know there's going to be a lot to come to this game in the future. But I find it to be... This is like a time eater game. I'll play this game, I'll have a good time, I'll look up, and it'll be like 12 hours have passed, and I'm like, oh my god, my day is gone.
Shields forward!
I'm also going to keep rolling tournaments, too, because I know that's probably the funnest part of this stage. Oh, right over his head. Oh, I missed somebody. Fantastic. So we'll see if we got any upgrades here. Nope. Not that I can afford. Because right now we're running at about $100 a day. So you got to figure that's about how much money I need to make rolling around and fighting people to at least survive. And I need to give them food, too. And we actually need to make something. So you got to kind of try to balance it. All right, 14 against 14, and I'm pretty positive that they're not going to have shields. So we're just going to rush this one. No upgrades that time. I don't see that too often. Maybe because they're all maxed out at where they're at currently? That could be. So this is probably my favorite area of the map because this is where I make the most money. As far as like the supplies that are around me here allow me to just continually go around and make as much money as possible. You can come in here and buy this hardwood and then melt that down into charcoal for your blacksmith business, and it's super helpful. And there's a lot of areas around here that sell that as a resource, so it's probably one of the reasons why I like this spot the most. Alright, so we're going to sell off the clothes and things we picked up off of the people we've been fighting. So we're super close to our goal. Nice. Alright, so we're going to head in and fight these guys now.
Attack!
That is not what I wanted.
Get moving!
They only slightly outnumber my infantry, so once these guys start shooting, we'll move up.
Attack! Warrior! Give him hell!
All right. Took them out. Yeah, I think that's what's happening is they're maxed out where they're at right now. Which is fine. All right, so we're at our 4,000 goal. Let's be a little greedy and see if we can find one or two more stacks here. I'll just auto-resolve this one. I'm not going to go in for just 5 people. All right, so they're not having a fight at the arena right now, so that's not going to be something we can do here. This will be a nice 10 stack because there's no... Hey, what's up, Yogurt? Thank you for the welcome back, bud. You guys having a good holiday? You guys doing anything fun or just relaxing around the house trying not to have the dogs lose their shit?
Move! Warriors! Attack! Forward! Make a shield wall!
I want them to have their shields up front because these guys are going to throw javelins.
Bows! Attack! Footmen! Charge!
Damn, archers, you did not have to get that close. That's why you got a javelin to the dome.
Victory!
Yeah, that one guy that died got wrecked. I'll take the warrior. Yeah, we can do that. She was off, but you worked today. Mostly the latter, yeah. It's the one day out of the year that I'm actually happy that I don't own a dog. But I would imagine the other 364 days of the year, I would much rather have a dog. My cat doesn't seem to mind too much fireworks and all that jazz. So I'm just kind of moving through different areas that I know that sometimes there's a lot of looters and different people that we can fight. And just kind of trying to keep an eye on our food as we go. Nope. I don't want to split 6 people's stuff with 129 other people. No, thank you. That sounds like an exercise in futility. So there's a lot of people that tend to hang out up in this area that I... Oh, let's see. Problem is, are we going to have to share? All right, guys, split up.
Footman Field Wall now! At them!
All right, we got him. All right, so let's add this guy to our crew. And make sure we take all their stuff. Let's see if there's a tournament over here. Nope. All right, so what we're going to want to look for are different kinds of knives that we can burn down and then make into better weapons. All right, I'm going to do this so I can show you guys. These are forest bandits. This is going to be a pain in the ass, because they're not going to charge us like everybody else does.
Warriors!
So for them, I'm going to do a shield wall.
Shields up! Bowmen!
I'm going to put my bowmen
Move! Get
a
moving!
little bit behind them
Horse archers!
and put me right behind them.
Archers!
I don't know if there's a way to toggle. I don't think I can. So I'm going to put my archers into loose formation.
Loose formation!
So they spread out a little bit more.
Infantry!
So the looters are they're gonna go up. But I don't think the bandits are going to. I think they're gonna stay back. So I'm gonna charge my infantry. Okay, now they moved up. All right, yeah, we definitely we lost 3 guys on that. But we're going to take all of these guys because they're really good archers, as you saw, and we're going to add those to our crew as we can. Is this any better? This is better. Slightly better than what we have. All right, so I think we're good there. That's cool. Different look already again. So if you pick on like the forest bandits or sea raiders or mountain bandits, things of that nature, they're going to have better loot, but they're going to kill some of your guys too because they're a lot better fighters.
Raise your shields!
I'm going to move the archers over because they're going to misfire into that tree. Because the AI is not going to know that's there.
Footmen, hear me!
All right, let's see what we can upgrade. I think we'll leave those where they're at for the moment. All right, so let's sell off this loot. All right, so now we can start to upgrade our guys a little bit as well as we go here. There's 2 towns up here that we can check for tournaments as well. Damn it. I hate when that happens. You chase a stack and then a bigger stack comes along and takes them. We'll refill up our recruitment here. Probably should grab a couple horses too pretty soon. So that way we can put our supplies and stuff on the horses. Nah, I'm not going to do that right now. We're getting a little low on food. So you'll find that different towns have different economies as far as different prices go for different things, which is pretty cool. So if you really wanted to, you could buy a bunch of shit in one place and then take it somewhere else and sell it probably for a profit. But it's a little easier just to go around and attack people and take their shit. Okay, so we can do Shield Bash does more damage, or one-handed weapons you wield have their handling increased. We will do handling. Let's put it into athletics. Because eventually we want to be able to move faster. Oh, that's a lot of stacks. When stacks chase you, you know they outnumber you. Got one. All right. Sweet. Let's do it.
Footmen, move! Shields, forward! Arrows, onwards!
Yeah, so we definitely lost a couple of our guys with shields. That sucks.
Warriors! Attack!
Oh, you can hear the snow. That's impressive. Sweet. We got some upgrades. Okay, so we can do crossbowmen, or we can do footmen. Let's do half and half. And then we're going to bring on... No, we're 27 out of... So we'll let the one recruit go, and we'll bring on a bandit. So I'm going to chase this other 12 stack if I can. Well, I'm going to chase whatever stack I can get by themselves. Let me be fair here. To be fair. There we go. Perfect. Now. There we go.
Infantry! Wall, now! Footmen, get moving! Arrows! Move out! Horse archers, move!
All right, so they outnumber my footmen. So it's not going to be to my advantage to rush this one. I'm going to let my archers try to pick off a few of them before they get here. Oh, nice. That rolled great for us. Good job, boys. All right, so we're still good on that. We're going to upgrade the crossbowmen, but we're going to leave the others where they are. Oh, shit. That was a sea of red right there. This is going to be a big fight. They outnumber us altogether.
One man! Forward! Form a woes! Move! Horsebowmen! Get moving! Archers! Loose formation!
We can put the archers in loose formation, and the
Warriors!
melee guys are already in shield wall, so we're good there. Nice. We took them out, and we didn't lose anybody or get anybody injured. All right, we'll leave that there for now. Probably going to lose people if I send them. Let's see. Yeah, we lost one. That's okay. We'll just bring on another bandit to take their place. We're good there. All right, so we're basically at the point where I'm only going to start selling the clothes and things that we pick up off of people, and we're going to start smelting down all of the weapons. Oh, we're going to have a tournament first. All right, we're not in the first round. We're in the second round. So let's watch the first round. That guy got pretty outnumbered. All right, so we're in the second round. We'll make a bet. Shit. Sword. Okay, we got a sword. Yes! We made it. Watch the next round. All right, so we're going to make our bet. All right, we got a shield. We got this. Ooh! Got you, bitch. Let's watch the next round.
We sold those bastards!
All right, we got this. We got this. Oh, yeah, bitch! Ha 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 ha! All right. Last round. Last round.
Die, dog!
Oh, yeah. Oh! We won. Hell yeah. We won $1,600. Nice. And we got a boost. Look at that. Hell yeah. Now we can keep 52 people with us. All right, let's take a look here. So we'll sell this. So then we're going to refine down. Oh, I need wood. Cool. They have some. Boom. All right. So we refined down some wood into charcoal. We're going to wait here overnight. An engineer. Let's see. I don't think I've ever really had an engineer in my party before. Well, now, stranger, peace to you. What is your name? My name is Brandon, sir. Tell me about yourself. I'll tell you my story. I suppose it's a fine lesson in how destiny makes mock of our intentions. My father was a judge, and I had intended to study the legal rulings of the past so I could follow in his footsteps. But when I went to study, my master told me that only two kinds of scholars were needed these days. Those who knew how to build and knock down walls, and those who knew how to stem the epidemics that spread from unburned bodies. I had no talent for medicine, it turned out, so I chose to be an engineer. I had one final flight of folly. A local academy was crumbling, so I submitted a sketch for a new one to the emir. He laughed and told me to come back with a schematic of siege engines. So, go on. Ask me how thick a mongrel struts must be to withstand the torsion to throw a 5-ister ball. Ask me how heavy a ram's head must be compared to its total weight, so that it does not rebound from the gate and strike a man who weld it. I never imagined I would know such things when I dreamed of making men's lives better through the dispensing of justice. Well, some days there may be peace and money to build again. Unfortunately, I found that siege work pays irregularly. My contracts are usually honored if the city falls and is looted. But if my dysentery breaks out in the siege camp and the army must march away, well, you find that you submit your receipts in vain. I could say perhaps that I am between jobs right now, so if by any chance you are looking to hire, I am open. Okay, he wants $467. All right, so let's see. You have a rusty sword, I bet. Yep, a rusty sword and absolutely nothing. Okay. So we'll give you the axe I won in the tournament. So we'll use him to get more charcoal, and then I'm going to smelt down some of the things that we have. All right, so we're all out of energy there. Let's see if there's anybody around to fight. Okay, there's a couple that end up back towards the same space again, but I don't want them to bunch up on me. Perfect.
Horsemen!
Oh, he's on a horse. We're going to have to fix that.
Onwards! Hear me! Forward!
All right, so I'll take his horse away right after this, and that'll be all right after that. Because otherwise it doesn't really work that well. You're just going to be constantly replacing the horses he gets killed.
Footmen, hear me! Give 'em hell!
Fantastic, fantastic. All right, we need to buy some horses. That's why we're slow. See if I can get out of here without getting messed up. I think they have inexpensive horses, if I remember correctly. Let's double check. we can carry more stuff. We'll sell off the couple little bits of clothes we have. Now we should be able to move around a little bit faster. So I think what I'm going to do for stream purposes is I'm going to load up a character that I have. Let's save. But just so you guys can kind of see what the end, a little bit more of the later game is like. So this is a character I've been working on for a while. I have a lot of money, as you can see, and we've been playing the game for a little while. And I have a pretty decent crew. I think we have 3 castles. So we'll show you guys what that's all about here. So for this character, I've been siding with the Viking culture. And let's see here. So that's Sturgia. And we have pretty decent amount of actual people here. I think we have... You can actually scroll through and see what the other factions have. So yeah, we have a bigger army than right now any other faction. And you can see that we've been at war with the Western Empire for a while. So I have one castle down here. Oh wait, no, that hadn't happened yet in the save. I have 2 castles then, they're over here. So we'll head over towards them so you guys can kind of see what that's all about. They are currently waging war, so I was kind of trying to see what was going on here. Let's see if we can pull an army. Can I pull a big enough army to help them? So you can actually create an army when you join a faction amongst all the other armies with your influence, which is what you'll kind of have down here. You'll see how much influence that you have. So then you can go through and see how many people you can pull into your army and how long it'll take them to get to you. Hey, Silent Loss, how are you? This is Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlords. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for stopping by. Do very much appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to pull enough people to help them, because these guys already have almost 1,000 people per army. So we'll let them deal with that. I was watching you play. I think one of your videos came up, Silent Loss, in my recommendations the other day. I think it was a Farmville video that you were playing, and I was checking that out for a little bit. Or Farming Simulator, you know what I meant. So I'll show you guys what an army looks like when you get a little bit later into the game. So
Soldiers, forward!
I have, I think, around like 200 or 300 or more soldiers, but this is just the army I have on me right now. Now, with this particular character, my wife was Khuzait, so I have, for her, we ended up getting a bunch of these mounted archers, which are awesome. So basically, you can just send them out, and they're just going to encircle the enemy, and then archer them until they're dead. Oh, yeah, Silent Lost. This game is awesome, dude. I love this game. It's a lot of fun. It's not the most fast-paced game, which is why I wasn't sure how it would go across in a stream, per se. I feel like if I was going to do this on a more regular basis, I'd probably do pre-recorded videos. But this game's a ton. It's an early access, but I have almost 300 hours overall of time spent in-game.
Infantry of hell!
Those are your old videos? Well, I know how that goes. I had to go and, like, I privated a bunch of stuff from when I first started streaming because I was like, I really don't want these videos being recommended to anybody anymore. So I know how that goes. Like when I used to first stream like off of my PlayStation and like the quality is crap, and I was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that anymore. So this is the character that I have built right now. And as you can see, as you kind of go along, you can get different things. So I've been purchasing things that are kind of more Viking themed, except for the shield. But I wanted to, with the shield, it doesn't show my sigil. So I have one of these, and I have the same shield for my wife in the game. And that way, like, we kind of stand out on the battlefield. But everybody else has that dragon sigil that I chose. Ooh, okay, here's a group of 30. So since there's so many trees, the AI for the horses is going to have a lot of problems with that. Your guys will literally just run into trees. It is early access. I'm sure it'll get better. So I'm going to just kind of keep them right here as their own little firing squad. Shield wall up my melee guys. We'll leave the archers right where they are. Oh, they're coming. They're pretty far back there. Pretty much every enemy in the game that you'll fight, except for when you get into like really big army battles, will just rush you. So as long as you just stand your ground and get yourself set up how you want to be, they'll come to you. The forest bandits are archers, so they're going to sit their ass there and make you go to them, which is understandable. But when you actually fight like generals and armies, they'll actually try to use like tactics. Yeah. If I was running at over 50 archers, I would give up too. Biggest fight that I've had was each side had over 1,000. You can put, I think it's over 1,000 people on the map at the same fight. And then essentially once those people, one side or the other, loses those people, then the rest of the people will spawn in. So, and you can kind of change the battle size based off of like what your computer can handle. So if your computer can only handle a couple hundred people on the screen at the same time, then you can do that. And they'll just keep spawning in at like every couple hundred people after they die. So sometimes that can be really helpful, and sometimes it can be a pain in the ass. See, there's 900 people down here, and they're attacking this castle of 300. Cool. Are these guys going to defend? Yeah, they are. Let's join up with them, and I'll show you guys a huge fight. So you can see I have close to $1 million on this one. So... Oh, no, 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 no. Why are you turning around? I wanted to show them epic battles. Oh, you can't always make the AI fight. What's going on down here? Oh, they got somebody that showed up. All right, let's join it. Let's do a quick save. So this will be 1,100 versus 800 people on the map at the same time. So this will be a pretty big fight. Okay, I don't want to be in control of anything other than myself, so I think we're just going to have a small crew. So you have to kind of pay attention, because I don't know what the AI generals are going to tell them to do, or when they're going to ask them to stop, or anything. So I just kind of ride in the back here, and then usually when it gets a little bit closer, I'll figure out what the hell they're trying to do. Okay, they're running into some people. Looks like horsemen. We got one. Ooh, that's a lot of people. Whew. It's usually a pretty big cluster F of craziness. Kind of like what I think a real, actual battle of this size would be like. Oh, gotta get out of here. I need to get out of here. Oh, that was almost really bad. Yeah, I got no backup. We're going down, boys. Oh, we got knocked out. So you see that whole time you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. You get off your horse at the wrong spot, and you're surrounded and completely effed. I don't know who he was aiming at. He threw that thing like Kobe. All right, good news. So now, since these people lost, they get to become our prisoner. We'll take their people. I think we have some upgrades we can do. Then all these upgrades, most of them require horses, so I'm not going to do a lot of them. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Interesting. The amount of armor and stuff that they have in this game, like just the different amounts and different ways that you could customize how your character looks, it just blows my mind. All right, so do we want to make peace with the Western Empire? They will pay us tribute daily. Everybody wants to do that, so we'll just abstain to keep our influence, because otherwise you're going to spend it towards something that really doesn't make a difference. So they've made peace. So we're still at war with the Patanians, but everybody else we're at peace with now. And you see those arrows? That's the difference between like when you have a scout and you don't. And you see how much further out on the map that I can see stuff? Like how much further around me I can see things? That's what scouts do. So you'll be able to see like the bigger the arrow, the bigger the army was that went through that area. And then you have like a better idea as you're going around. Like it helps keep you alive, and it also helps you know where the armies are that you might want to attack that are around you. All right, so this is a little bit late game, so you guys can kind of see what I work towards. So if you work towards your blacksmithing overall, you can eventually unlock these different things that you can make. So you'll see different parts that become unlocked over time through just doing, like forging things, smelting things, all that kind of stuff. So you can make, I'll make a couple of these, for example. So then you come in here and see how much money they have. And then look, each one of these is $14,000 that I'm getting for each one of those that I sell. So you can literally walk into a city and clear out their income. Boom. All that's mine now. So you do have to put in the legwork of going like to place, and you have to get yourself to the point to where you have some extra income so that you can go around and buy things. But you basically want, like, they're called Pugios, P-U-G-I-O. There's Highland daggers. There's Sex, S-E-A-X. Don't get me on that one. And if you just literally buy as many of them as you can get, and if you melt them all down and then just make pole arms or two-handed swords specifically, you can make a ton of money. And honestly, it took me so long, like hours, to figure out what was the best way to play this game to make money. Because otherwise, when you join a faction and the faction gives you your first castle, you're going to go broke. Like, if that castle is not making money, which chances are it's not, then you're going to have to defend the castle. You need to put men in the castle to defend it. So that costs money. You have to do stuff with the castle to upgrade it. That costs money. So, like, I was just like, how do you do this and just not go broke as soon as they hand you a castle? So blacksmithing is the way that I have found that's the best way right now with the state that the game's in, because it is an early access, that you can make money. Oh, yeah, you get attacked at any time, Silent Loss. So, like, just as I'm going, all these red circles, these guys, these are attackers. Now, because I have an army of 109 guys, unless they have a death wish, they're not really going to come after me. I can go after them if I'm fast enough, which is the party speed down here. But you'll see, like, in the very beginning of the game, it's a lot harder because these parties will group together and then come after you if they're a larger number than you. But right now, there's no group of looters that you're going to see on the map that's over 100 people. I think I've seen groups of, like, 50 and 80. There's a 32 right there. So you'll see different groups on the map. But right now, they're not going to mess with me with how many people I have in my army. So here's my castle. I have this castle here and the other castle right next to it. So you can actually go in and manage your castle. This is the governor that I appointed. It was one of my former party members. If you dump money into the castle, then it gives you extra construction, which you can see right now because I have low loyalty. This is the only reason why I'm getting anything done. So you have to pump money into the castle. And that's $10,000 at a shot if you want to fill it up. So usually I find that you want to get the loyalty up through different ways that you can. So what I did was I built a fairground, which allows a boost to settlement morale. And then I also made the daily default be festivals and games so that it increases your settlement loyalty. And then now I'm building up things to increase the food. So security's already at 100, so if I get people more food security and more prosperity, then that loyalty should go up. But at the same time, I'm also having to manage, okay, this is a level 2 wall. I had to make that a level 2 wall. When I took over the settlement, it didn't have walls. So there's different things that you can do to make it better. You can actually visit your settlement. So this is my castle, which is probably one of the cooler things in the game that you can do. So you can see the walls are upgraded by that stone at the bottom there to make the walls higher and make it harder for people to have to go up and down the walls. So then you can see, like, these are the different areas that the different people will come and to defend. This is the Lord's Hall back here. This is one of my guards. And here's the hall. So when you take over a castle, you can literally go in and sit on the throne of the castle that you took over, which is pretty awesome. So if you're down for like RP stuff, this game's huge for that. You have like endless things that you can do with this game with RP stuff. And also, like, I'll show you guys with the... So this is my clan. This is my wife. And then you have, like, we've already had 2 kids. And then you have different companions that you can have with you that you can essentially get throughout the game. Now, these guys, depending on who they are, like, they'll come in armor, fully armored out, or they might have nothing. They might just have rags. So, like, you can see, like, I've had them, most of them for a while, and enough that they've all got pretty decent armor now. And I tried to make certain people look a little bit more like their culture so that it plays a little bit better roleplay-wise. But you can also have workshops. So I have breweries in several castles that help make me money. Then you can see here the different castles, and then you can go here and click on them and see if they're making money or losing money or what it is that they're doing. Oh, and garrisons as well. So you can see this one has almost a full garrison of people. So I have to pay for the salaries of all of these people. So that's why it's important to have like that much money, because otherwise the AI of the enemy knows when you go to war, like, who's the weakest, where the weakest castles are. So if you stack defenders, like in this one I have 381 defenders, and this one I have several hundred more. So a small party of people could come and match up with this, and then they have to fight off 400, almost 500 people instead of, like sometimes you'll have a castle with 55 people in it. Like nothing. And they're all just basically, you're trying to besiege it and get in there and kill them before a huge army comes and wipes you out. So there's a lot of cool tactical stuff with this game as you kind of play it out and you go through the different machinations of the game. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I think that'll wrap things up for tonight. It's been about 2.5 hours. I might do something else a little bit later. We'll see. But I hope you guys have all really enjoyed your holiday. I wanted to have a little something different for you guys, so another early access game for you. You can get this on Steam, as I mentioned, Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlords. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure you crush that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the little bell down below. Let you know when we drop a new episode. And I'm going to be out.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.